If you're looking for a tiny yet powerful PC that can play all the latest AAA games in 1440p, maxed out settings, and even be a 4K workstation powerhouse, this Ryzen 7 5700X powered mini ITX PC is sure to fulfill all of that. For building any AM4 based ITX PC, the Gigabyte B550i AORUS Pro AX has become the de facto motherboard. Thanks to its 8-phase 90-amp VRMs, it can easily handle even the 16-core Ryzen 9 5950X while remaining completely stable and cool. It's honestly quite hard to overlook this board, especially when others like Asus and ASRock are charging too much for a similarly capable motherboard. The only inconvenience is that you have to update the BIOS because the 5700X came out after this board was released. To cool the 5700X, I chose the Cooler Master MasterLIQUID ML120L RGB-V2, a very long name for a small liquid cooler. The ML120L is an impressive closed-loop AIO with a 120mm fan and radiator, making it rather rare these days. I highly recommend this cooler to anyone who wants to maximize space within their mini ITX case, without compromising on the cooling whatsoever. For the RAM, I've chosen the 32GB kit of TEAMGROUP T-Force Vulcan Z that comes with two fast and snappy 16GB DDR4 3600 sticks with a CAS latency of 18 nanoseconds. I highly recommend at least 32GB of RAM in any ITX build, as it is hard to fiddle in small cases later and prices are really low for DDR4 kits. And if you're worried about storing games, as I did for the value PC build, I went with the crucial P5 Plus 2TB. It is an excellent PCIe 4.0 drive with a DRAM cache that's plenty fast and spacious. The graphics card I chose for this build is the MSI VENTUS TX OC GeForce RTX 4070. The VENTUS TX has a much more reasonable size than other RTX 4070s thanks to the dual fan design that fits easily in almost any case. Also, this RTX 4070 uses the standard 8-pin power connector instead of the newer 12 VHPWR connector that other models have adopted. Other than the cooler, the GPU itself is perfect for 1440p gaming and offers top-notch productivity performance if you're into 3D modeling and video editing. Picking a power supply has gotten simpler these days. I went for the Corsair SF750 because it's small, really efficient, 80 plus platinum, and gives a solid 750 watts of power. One thing that concerns me a lot about smaller PCs is that they tend to be noisier. Thankfully, the fans do not spin until the PC needs the power supply to provide 300 watts, and even at 600 watts, the fan is dead silent at just 23 decibels. And finally, I picked the Cooler Master MasterBox NR200p Mini ITX case. This case is incredibly versatile and can pack almost anything you throw at it. The biggest challenge in building an ITX PC is trying to fit everything in a small box. The NR200p can have all of its panels unscrewed so that no one has to get their fingers stuck when building a PC in this case. This, combined with the ability to host up to 7 fans and even a 280mm radiator, is why this has become my favorite ITX case. In conclusion, if you want a baller gaming and productivity PC that fits on your desk, this Ryzen 7 5700X PC has got you covered. It's small, incredibly efficient, and silent even under full stress. The estimated cost for everything is around $1,400.